future holds. Moving pharmaceuticals, clapping stupid loads. Most of you do it for the internet, and I'm not into that. And that's the disconnect. Comparing me to these rappers, disrespect. Who's the best MC? Cole, Kendrick, and me?
All right, so here's your #1 featherweight contender. He got through a murderer's row to set up this shot at the title, and he knows this may not come around again. He's trying to make the most of it here tonight and head back home, the newly minted UFC featherweight champion of the world.
The winning streak that you have to have in order to get a featherweight championship opportunity is so great that when you get here, you have to make sure you're ready. This young man is ready. He's prepared mentally. He's prepared physically to go out there and try to become a champion. He told us time and time again, I'm the next Max Holloway. Let's see if he can get it done.
It is so hard to get to this spot at 45, 55, 70. He has done it. Now the question beckons, is he good enough to dethrone the champion? All right, so here he is, the UFC featherweight king, Alexander Volkanovski, and we have truly run out of superlatives when it comes to talking about this man and his mixed martial arts acumen. There are 3 guys who can lay claim to being the greatest featherweight of all time, and yet Alex is kind of distancing himself from that path.
It's crazy. It's crazy how good Alexander Volkanovski is. I mean, you always knew he could fight, but to see some of the performances as of late, see how he continues to evolve and get better even as the champion is really impressive. And it's a credit to him and all of his coaches, but mostly his mindset. I don't know if there's a guy in fighting that has a higher fight IQ than Alexander the Great. I just like to take note of what I'm experiencing every time this guy steps in the octagon, because it's always something special.
And certainly since he signed with the UFC all the way back in 2016, he has been a promotional workhorse, strength of schedule as good as it gets, and of course, as he enters competition tonight, can lay claim to 4 combined wins over Jose Aldo and Max Holloway, greatest featherweight of all time. And now our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Ilya Topuria. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Herb Dean, our 3rd man in the octagon for this one. Well, it has been amazing to watch Alexander Volkanovski's progression, even when you look back to past title defenses against the likes of the Korean Zombie, almost smiling as if to say, man, I thought you were good, I didn't know you were that good. And in theory, Volkanovski ready to present an even better version here tonight.
And then he goes a little head.
Slip that one. Topuria's shot is blocked.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, beautifully placed shot to the leg.
I mean, right away, no feeling out process. These boys just went and started fighting.
Unfortunate that one didn't land to the head. The hook shot blocked by Volkanovski. All right, so early on in the fight, and the BJJ fighter immediately power struck there. He could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, big left hook there.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Man, no feeling out process whatsoever. These strikers are getting after it early.
They don't like each other, and they are trying to get the opponent out of there right away.
Oh, huge left. Circling to his right. Gets the single leg takedown.
He's got to start throwing now.
Hand fight, hand fight.
Yep, and he's got him secured in a half guard now. He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Back mount now. Under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, side control now. Oh, Volkanovski's back in full now.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
And very effective with the ground and pound. Under 2 minutes here to go in round one. Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Volka.
Nice transition. He's got him flat on his back.
Oh, another strike lands from the top.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Volkanovski's got his back again.
Keep your chin down. Protect your neck.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Big right hook there by the champ.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Volkanovski.
Gotta be careful here.
Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Volkanovski.
Oh, right in the mount. Changing the position. In the half guard.
Good work from the top here by Volka.
The swelling is starting to show. He has been beaten up from the top. He has got to move. This is where he wants to be. And now he's inside control.
15 seconds to go. Volkanovski's back to the side control now.
Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Round two straight ahead.
Listen, it's the control that's winning this fight. He cannot handle you on the ground. You are controlling every aspect of the ground.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went head hunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. Well, in that previous round, didn't look like we would get to this next round, DC, but here we are.
He had him hurt very, very badly, but he could not find that last shot to shut the lights out, to close the door He couldn't close the door, but that's a testament to his opponent being able to recover when he got hurt real bad. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You gotta address this now, because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not gonna let you off the hook. You gotta move, you gotta change something to try to deter him from going to that spot.
Oh, beautiful technique on that straight punch. All right, so we didn't see any takedown attempts from the BJJ player in round one, and as yet, he still hasn't attempted to take this fight to the ground.
Very surprising approach by this guy. He's so good on the ground. I would have expected him to try to get it to the ground earlier in the fight. But as we go on, it's starting to become very clear that that is not the game plan tonight. They're so evenly matched. They're going tit for tat.
Topuria's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight. Slips the left hand.
Oh, nice jab by Volkanovski.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent as well.
I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground. He can fight...
That's a seminal blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
His misses are on the table. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Topuria's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut perhaps there on the bridge. Oh, nice left hook there from Volkanovski.
Volkanovski is such a phenomenal fighter. I believe his confidence is what truly carries him to be so spectacular, to be so successful. He believes with every part of himself that he is the absolute best fighter in the world.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
And there's a nice elbow from the clinch. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Volkanovski gets the single leg takedown. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cutman's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting work. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
1 minute now to go round two. That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there. Topuria's has got full mount now.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Topuria's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues.
Big ground and pound.
Topuria's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied.
Great ground and pound by this man.
All right, feet on the hips here. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, that's the end of round number two.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Breathe for me. It's okay. Deep breath. Slow that heart rate down. You're fine. All right, we gotta protect that body more. You're letting him get in.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. Even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. I have a novel idea. Maybe the opponent should try to check one of these.
He's got to try to check him, but he can't, John, because there's no windup.
Yeah.
There's no tell. And when he feels his opponent is getting a beat on his leg kicks, he'll just pop a jab off, get the hands up to block the face, blast the leg kick on the bottom. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that is so diverse and has such a great understanding of landing these leg kicks.
Oh, Volkanovski's eye now closing up. Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Moving to his left now. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Volkanovski.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Oh, man, I mean, how much can... Topuria gets caught by the inside leg kick.
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
Just misses with the straight right. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground strike. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Topuria's eye is now swollen shut. They could actually stop this fight right now. Give it. Oh, man, straight punch lands. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfectly. This is a terrible position.
Topuria getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes. Now he's got good body position, yup.
I need you to scramble, scramble.
Well, shades of Anthony Showtime Pettis against Tony Ferguson, just masked in blood. This is not looking good.
Yeah, it was like all Ferguson fighters, right? He would just destroy people, and that's exactly what he looks like right now. He looks like he has been on the receiving end of all the elbows thrown by Tony Ferguson. His cut is really bad.
Takes his back now.
Got to scramble here.
Oh, Volkanovski's in half guard. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Oh, another blow hits that cut. Referee might need to call on the doctor here soon.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Create a scramble, let's go!
20 seconds now remain in the round. 15 seconds.
That was nice.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship round. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got, how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Slips that left hand. Topuria is an absolute mess. I wonder if they might call in the ringside physician and potentially stop this fight. Big uppercut. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You'd think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
All right, so the ref has called a break to the action, and it likely means, yes, he will call in the doctor to look at that cut, which is just leaking all over the octagon right now.
A lot of blood, John, but this is a fight. I mean, guys bleed, girls bleed. It happens in a fight. These guys should be able to continue.
Yeah, that's going to do it. Fans don't like it. An unfortunate ending to a great fight, but you had to do it.
He's disappointed, but I mean, he got beat up, lived to fight another day. I think the official saved him.
All right, let us show you some replays. This one has come to an end. The doctor came in, and he had seen enough. A lot of damage upstairs.
Yeah, an accumulation of damage, an accumulation of strikes at a targeted area. And he kept going to it over and over and over. So when he was targeting the cut, the referee goes, hey, we need to take a check on this to make sure this guy's okay to continue.
He protected the athlete, and that'll do it. It's a TKO via doctor stoppage. Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Well, he wasn't much for words during fight week. He just kept saying, and still, and that's exactly how it goes down tonight. Congratulations to the UFC featherweight champion of the world. Starting to close that gap on the all-time greats, too, with this result tonight.
He is one of